sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
You ain't never lied, man.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Herbert now. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Eckler now between the tackles. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. Then he is out of the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
first down, it's Herbert. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
After the sack on first down, Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the...
Your mama ain't over here, bro. What you talking about?
Especially when you come into a game on the road, you're trying to get things to go your way early.
I thought you said you're lagging pussy. I was just trying to make sure.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler from 4 yards out. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Gun, gun.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Mixon. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Burrow on play action. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To Mixon on a check down. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
On 2, ready?
Again, it's Burrow. That is caught at the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Burrow. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Given 30 yards there.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the 3rd quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
They go play action with Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first down. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That is taken in by Hurst. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11.
They'll give it to Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Another try for Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think of...
And this time he is in. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. They're probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back into...
choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers. ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway in Southern California. A fairly short kick from the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Under pressure, they got him again. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack for the loss of 5. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Setting up to throw on 1st down. It's Williams on the catch. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, LA. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They saw their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's a gain of 10.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 60 yards. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up the 4th down.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On first down, it's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
First carry now for Isaiah Spiller.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1.
Bro, it ain't no way you can't admit that Madden don't help you now. You literally dropped the ball.
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Bro, it was on the ground. What you mean you ain't drop it? Oh my God. Oh my God. You a fuck nigga, bro. That's what that is. And you can't keep it real.
Before he could get out of the backfield. Good throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He finds
Oh my God, he is killing it.
Mike Williams with a 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
They begin with a run by Mixon, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. off the bootleg.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
11 empty tank. 11 empty tank.
No gain on the play. It's now
11 Thomas.
They'll run with Mixon. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And the next-gen stats show him reaching at a top speed of 20 miles an hour.
at the 39-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, been able to get it up past the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So first and 10 now from the 30. Allen, the man in motion right. On first and 10, Herbert. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Herbert operating from the red zone. It's complete to Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break for Herbert.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A final shot before break. Herbert, and this is he's got a touchdown.
Austin Eckler.
As time expires in the first half.
And the Chargers have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. Most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 35 on second down.
Herbert, he'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Here we go.
They're going to lead up the Bengals here first and 10 at the 34. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Mixon with a first down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Hayden Hurst, 33 yards. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 21.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
We'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Well, this is caught by Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And he dropped it to 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
13 more yards. And the Chargers.
Herbert on first down now. He'll get this to Eckler.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, Eckler. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
It's a gain of 11. The tackle made by Blake.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
All even as we get ready to start the fourth. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
11 empty, 11 empty.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that with no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Back-to-back runs, deja vu, nothing. They need to get some space here on third down.
They do, but they also have to realize they are getting after them right now. This might be discretion is the better part of valor. Run quarterback sneak, take care of the football, and ask your partner to help you out.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Burrow from his own end zone. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
First down, here's Burrow.
This goes out wide from Mixon. He's got room past the 30.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now it's Mixon running right. Oh, a nice spin. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Here we go. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing, Herbert. He's got a man, complete.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Is that the bro? That's just bro. They just find a way to keep fucking me, dog.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half.
That's fucking insane. In fucking insane.
And the Chargers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I did. I should have kept running the ball. I thought you was gonna blitz. I said I'm gonna beat him on that post seam, and we'll lock this thing in. I believe.
Drive about to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing.
Bro, they're not blocking nobody now.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control of that.
Do what?
They're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
I got a whole lot more than 3.
The goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage.
Now, yeah, when she hit the fan, I got some shit that I go back to. I agree.
In order to try and get to the ball even faster.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing, Burrow.
Bro, he's 5 yards under, bro. He completely beat. I couldn't throw a lob because you had a safety right there. But he beat, man. That's thrown right in the gap, bro. What the fuck?
They're going to pass here with Herbert.
Wow. Wow.
Inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Herbert. And he'll go right.
Bro, why I can't get a pick? Goddamn.
So no gain on
That's a pick six to be exact.
Catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind.
Look at that shit, man.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window.
I can't beat you, cuz you got my fucking number. You just got my fucking number. You just, like I told you earlier, you just keep outlasting me.
10 seconds left in the game.
That's my fault, though. I tried to outsmart you and got burned.
Herbert now to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
He finally did something. He finally did something. Yeah, I knew where you was going. I've been knowing where you're going the whole fucking game. That's the first time they decided to do something about it.
Coach might be second guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance.
I was trying to get some kind of pass interference. I couldn't do it.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
God damn, cuz.
Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hold on, Mike. Okay, good. Thank you, Ricky. Glad you can hear me all right. We're going to get started with this roll call waffle here in a few minutes. Let a few more people build in the room, and then we'll get started. If any of you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments until we start on the roll call waffle here. There are some changes this year to the program, a few changes here and things here and there to make the program smoother and better. And be sure to check out the xdaracing.com website for all those changes in the program. Keep evolving and making things better and better every year. This weather forecast, as always, the forecast is going to change 5 to 10 times before this weekend. So even if we have a good forecast on Monday, we try not to get too excited about it. Sometimes it changes for the worse for the weekend. Sometimes you have a bad forecast on Monday, Tuesday, and it changes for the better for the weekend. But either way, it's going to go up and down a bunch. So try not to put too much weight in the weatherman's throwing darts here on Monday. If we ever do get into some inclement weather for the weekend, whether we're canceling a round of qualifying or a round of reentry or a pro qualifying round, any of those kind of adjustments, we'll make those calls as we see fit. But as long as we see we're going to get the majority of the weekend in, which right now they're only calling for a 40-50% chance here and there, we won't have any issues getting the event in. So don't let that concern you. Our hardworking MIR staff and XDA staff will always put 100% effort in. A lot of experience over here. And as you guys have seen, I think in the last 6 years, we've only had to cancel one event. So if that tells you average about 5 or 6 events a year, out of 36 events, we've only had to cancel one event. So don't fret too much about that. We've got all the rest of them finished. So that's right, Ricky. It's changed 128 times since Saturday, and it always will. All right. Supertopio wants his free entry as well. So anybody that asks about the weather early in the week, I tell guys, don't put too much weight in that. Wait until Thursday. Look at the forecast and have a little better idea by that. But This past weekend, they called for rain on Saturday and Sunday at H-Day, and they got the event completed, no problem. So it's something you really can't worry about too much. All right. I got a few people in the room. Looks like we're up about 32 so far. Pro Street always get entered in the waffle twice. 17 and up get entered once. Winner receives a tech card on the roster for this weekend. An impressive list. The first 16 riders in Pro Street always get entered in the waffle twice. 17 and up get entered once. Winner receives a tech card for Pro Street. So as soon as we start these roll call waffles, always be sure to jump in them early right away so you double your chances of getting your name drawn. First 16 up gets entered twice. And this is in the Pro Street Racers group. Up next, the DME Racing Real Street category. Same thing. First 16 riders get entered waffle twice. 17 and up get entered once. Check this out, guys. 18 riders already registered for the DME Racing Real Street category. Category. This is the most amount
Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Here we go, here we go.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Hey, can.
Again, it's Mixon. A nice little juke. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I'm fine, ready?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Burrow on play action. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Back to Sermon on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He'll get about 4 here, down at the 43-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They go play action with Burrow. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Hayden Hurst, 43 yards. And the Bengals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense gets ready for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and to get the touchdown that was just given up.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert On 3rd and 9.
Hurts going to keep it again.
Now the ball comes loose. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
1-1, ready?
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bengals 7, Eagles nothing.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
This is Smith with a grab. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
He's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 14. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Sermon.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6 from the 10. They run once more with Sermon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Ready, break!
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Buffalo 18! On the ball, on the ball!
Hurt sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those balls just fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an all-run on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase from 17 yards out. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Throwing on second and long. Burrow. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down mark.
A 14-yard pickup. But it's third down.
Here we go.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Burrow will throw. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Bengals 21, Eagles 6. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slip becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Almost 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Pirates! Panther 11! Panther 11!
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Sermon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2.
Left thing, 19.
Second and 8.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Sermon. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Sermon now on 1st and 10.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts to throw.
The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Hurts going to keep it again.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 12.
Once again, they run with Vincent.
And the tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Here we go, here we go.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Touchdown. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Eagles 6. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Come on.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, Sermon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Sermon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Again, it's Sermon.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
On 2nd down, it's Sermon.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff, Sermon, and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
On the jump.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Mixon running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Here we go.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. Mixon will try the right side. And some room to maneuver.
98 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Now it's Burrow.